For the following areas, in New York, Brooklyn, southern Queens and southern Nassau, the National Weather Service in Upton has issued a coastal flood advisory, which is in effect from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. this evening. The high rip current risk remains in effect through this evening. Locations: Atlantic Ocean beaches and South Shore bays. Rip current risk, high. Surf height, 4 to 6 feet. Lightning risk, none. Timing, through this evening. Tidal departures, around 1 foot above astronomical tides this evening. Impacts: flooding of the most vulnerable shore roads and/or basements. A majority of roads remain passable with only isolated closures. There is no significant threat to life, and any impact on property is minimal. For the following areas, in New Jersey, Middlesex and western Monmouth, coastal flood advisory remains in effect from 6 p.m. this evening to noon Sunday. For the following area, in New Jersey, eastern Monmouth, high rip current risk remains in effect through this evening. Coastal flood advisory remains in effect from 6 p.m. this evening to noon Sunday. For the following areas, in New Jersey, Hudson, eastern Essex and eastern Union, and in New York, Staten Island, localized coastal flooding. Locations: northeast New Jersey and Staten Island, New York. Tidal departures, 1/2 feet to 1 foot above astronomical tides. Timing: this evening impacts, localized minor coastal flooding is expected. The Central Park, New York climate summary for yesterday, September 25th, 2015. Yesterday's high temperature was 76 degrees. This high was 4 degrees above the normal high of 72. The record high is 90 degrees, which was set in 1970. Yesterday's low temperature was 63. This low was 6 degrees above the normal low of 57. The record low is 40 degrees, which was set in 1887. The mean temperature was 70 degrees, and was 6 degrees above the normal of 64. No precipitation fell yesterday, which leaves the monthly total at 1.91 inches. This is 1.59 inches below the normal amount of 3.50 inches for September. The total precipitation for the year still stands at 28.96 inches, which is 7.78 inches below normal. There were no heating degree days yesterday, which is 3 below normal. This leaves the monthly total at 0, which is 24 below normal. The yearly total since July 1st is 0, which is 26 below normal. There were 5 cooling degree days yesterday, which is 3 above normal. This brings the monthly total to 267, which is 144 above normal. The yearly total since January 1st is 1,532, which is 455 above normal. The normal high temperature for today is 71 degrees, and the normal low is 57. The record high for today is 91, which last occurred in 1970, and the record low is 42, which occurred in 1940. Sunrise today is at 6:47 a.m. and sunset is at 6:47 p.m. For the following area, in Connecticut, southern Fairfield, and the following areas, in New York, southern Westchester, Bronx, northern Queens and northern Nassau. Locations along the western Long Island Sound. Tidal departures, 1/2 feet to 1 foot above astronomical tides. Timing: tonight. Impacts: localized minor coastal flooding is expected. Here is the latest weather map discussion.